So let me start on this talk, which I am was really interested in. When I saw this talk, I wanted to invest in it, but I didn't. So whether I regret that I have not invested, or whether my facts have changed, or what exactly, or am I giving some kind of biased argument or not, I want to judge myself here. So what's happening here is I want to actually compare, and I want to change my views. But what is lacking in this company? So why am I not investing in this company? And if I am completely wrong, let me recheck this again and get back. So this started 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, on October 5th, 2021, where there was a big post on microcap first microcap crash, and this one is E2E Networks, where they provide a cloud comparison website, uh, cloud cloud hosting, IaaS. So I was really interested that an Indian startup was able to do that, but later I was biased because of few things where, uh, personally, where the CTO, I was not impressed by his profile. By seeing his profile, I was not actually impressed with that. And most of the things which they are showing in their company are not attractive and trustworthy. That's why I've not invested in that. So that's where I've lost interest. And even I thought that they might not survive, but they proved me wrong. So if you are seeing October 2022, almost, again, I'll show the date, October 5th, 2021. October 5th, 2021. Yeah. So when the stock was at 49 rupees, I have not invested it. So right now it is almost 10x from there. So whether I regret it, and I wrote why I was not invested in it, and it might be laughable at myself because I have not invested in this knowing about the company. But again, I am not completely into micro caps or large cap or small cap. If a company is good valuation wise, I would invest in it. So why I have not invested, again, I'm saying I have not invested because of two things. One is the trustworthiness I have not got from the website, and two, I have not gained a trust on the CTO. So that these two factors are the crucial things when I look into a tech-based startup, and that too specifically IaaS, right? So now let me go into fundamentals. So from 2021, that is almost 20 years, that is almost 10 years, the company was sitting around 20 rupees, 40 rupees, and it was a penny stock back then. And now it has gone to 600. So let's compare it from the valuation perspective. When I was seeing it, the valuation was around 10 or something like that, but it was tiny and not even there existent. So now let's go to EV to EBITDA. The EV to EBITDA is sitting at 4 when I was checking it or something, and now if you see, it is at 24. So valuation is there, it's completely overvalued from the historic valuation. So if you see 24 divided by 8, so almost three times overvalued than its original price, right? Then price to sales. So when I was looking into this, again, I'll compare always to October 2021. So October May, it was sitting at 1 price to sales. Now it's sitting at 12. So again, the valuation has been overvalued, or the correction has been in the valuation, not the actual. The stock fundamentally didn't change, is what I feel. And again, next, check on price to book. The valuation, people are giving more valuation. It's basically supply and demand. So if you can take the price and take it at 10,000 rupees also, so the stock price doesn't mean the valuation of the stock is fundamentally good. So ultimately, even here, if I see in October it was sitting at 2, now it's at 15. So even this has gone drastically up. So these are all fine. The valuation wise, people have given a correction and they're valuing at this price. That is actually good. But so Now, a price to book of 15 is what I actually doubt, because PB of 15 is not justifying what they are trying to do right now. Because earlier, if you think this one, it might be a bet to keep the money, but I didn't keep it because I was like they will crash like other players, but they survived for 2 years and they're making money. Now let's not go here, because the valuation of just price to sales for me is completely terrifying, because everyone has bought it and they have increased it almost 6 times. Now, what I'm really interested in is in uh, the main aspect, which is sales, how the sales has grown so far. And the annual reporting is also not mentioned here. I will go through it and I'll check that. I have also already have few links here. But now if we see, first let's go to debt. Okay, whether they have taken any debt or they have any debt in the past. So first they have the debt here, which is 12 crores. Okay, the valuation which they have is these are all we have already seen this capex. So operational cash from operations is, okay, capex is 18 crores, 24 crores. Okay, free cash flow. Okay, let's say avoid free cash flow. There's huge 20 crores ka free cash flow, that is good, in which 12 crores is debt. So almost so they have, apart from that, they have around 12 crores is zyada, they have around 8 crores ka actual cash, for which I am giving this, which is huge. I am not actually interested in this proportion now. And let's not see this, let's go to sales and how much sales they're doing. Sales, they are doing around 75 crores, which is great. I mean, they are doing a good job of this growth. So again, from 2021 35 se leke, it has grown to 35 say, sales have grown to 75. 75 divided by 35, 2 times. So it has grown, the sales has grown 2 times, but the stock valuation has grown 10x. That's great. But again, I'm just uh, thinking that okay, then the valuation, I don't know how to value this stock is what I am thinking out. Now let's go to profits. Profits have grown from 6 crores. Okay, this is net profits. Okay, net profits have grown 6 year. For that time there was no it was not sitting in profits. So that's where other, this might be one more factor where I not bought it. But next time, from next time I'll make a vlog why I'm not investing than why I'm investing, because I have to laugh at myself on the same facts, right? So now it's gone up to 18. So this is profits. 18 is good. They're making money here. That is very good that they are making money. But 12 crores ka they have taken additional debt, which is also good for moving much further. Now coming to other factors, what are there? So free cash flow we have seen, everything we have seen. So everything is moving in positive direction, but how much profits? Again, let me check profits. From 2021, there were losses. Now 17 crores. 20 crores. For 20 crores, again, this will be the P, which is okay. Now coming to this one, ROC. ROC is fluctuating a lot. So I might not invest because of this one more fact. And price to book is again high. Valuation wise, I don't think I would touch this because of valuation, but they are proving to be better. But again, this, because this is a small cap and micro cap, not even small cap, uh, because I'm not telling in terms of market cap here, I'm only talking about the earnings, that is the profits which they are making and the sales which they're making. If they cross around 200 crores, then I will actually be tempted, even if the valuation is terrible. But if even if it's extremely high, but without touching that, I won't believe that. Now, coming to the other aspects of it. First is I've done basic fundamentals of the study. I'm little interested if I can buy because the sales growth was good now. So the second list, I've already commented on Reddit few 1 week back that I might not buy this. But again, I might be wrong, so I'm reconsidering myself. So I'm correcting myself if I am wrong. So let's go to this one. No, not this one, not this one, not this one. I What was I looking at? I was looking at that website, E2E Networks. So this is the careers page which I was looking at, and earlier I was not thinking that, but the price of the position is actually competitive. So they are hiring for Python leads in New Delhi, which is actually 15 to 25 lakhs is actually really good. So I think I mean, not really good, but competitive. So they might get good lead developers here. This is what they would need. Apart from this, cloud platform engineer, where they're paying 3 to 6 lakhs, but this might be for an intern. Yeah, this might be for the beginner. Yeah, this is also fine. So they have to they think they have to know all this, but usually they might not know. So they might not get a candidate here. I'm not 100% sure, but they might not get a candidate here because they have to increase the salaries of this. The next one is network engineer, which is crucial for these companies, and they're paying 20 lakhs, which is decent. But Noida, I don't know exactly Noida salaries, how much is the competition here, but I think these are competitive in India, and they can find people for this salary. And not, I wouldn't say from IITs, of course, but they might find from a good colleges nearby in Noida. There are many good colleges nearby Noida now, and there's a lot of talent pool out there where this salaries are really fine. But where I lost interest in them back then, even now, is basically they don't have a single case study with them. So let me give another example of case study. For example, let me go to Digital Ocean and go to customers. Okay. So you go to business and then customer stories. Now what I like with this kind of products is basically they tell you which customer is using, or whoever is given testimonial, they write a case study on how that company or that product has served that company and helped that company. For example, I take SaaS as a product and I will take managed database. Who is using this? There are X number of companies. So let me click Scraper API, which is basically a company which collects the data through scraping, web scraping. So basically web scraping is, so it goes to a website and tries to take the content and organize the content and download it. So let's say if someone wants to collect the emails from any website, so it goes to that and checks whether the email is there in the web page or not. Basically, Google was a scraper. Google is a scraper still. What it goes is it goes to a website and takes all the content, takes all the keywords, and then organize and shows it in a good search. So scraper is something like that. So what again, we are diverting from here, but what these guys are telling is they have used a digital ocean to basically reduce their costs in this. This is one good example of how you actually tell your customer stories. Now, what is wrong with this one is they don't have a single customer story, and what I felt terrible. I mean, let me go to the case studies again. So here, yeah, exactly. So first customer, what customers say, for over a decade, we are delighted to have our customer with stellar infrastructure. So I actually wanted to see this again, and this is where I got again a trust issue in this company as a whole, and I have not believed this so far. So let me tell first image what they give is Prodwala. I have gone through this profile and I actually like him. He is a young entrepreneur, extremely young. And even I was a young entrepreneur, and I love people who join like this and start ideating from the world. And they have done, and he is a developer. So if you are seeing, He's still in his 10th. I'm studying in 10th class, and he's still in school. I don't want to reveal his profile, but that is what they have given here, and I'm going through this. So he has volunteered. He's a Django developer that is really good. He's a Flutter developer that is really, so he's into new tech stack that is amazing. Now, this is one thing which he is saying, but when I go to his website, it's still coming soon. So that's where I lost trust. So how did these guys support him in exactly what he wanted to achieve? So I'm going to this website. So this website has your converting your business ideas into business is how they are supporting. But now, okay, so this is not what I wanted to talk about, but I'll close it here and come back. This is not the first thing which you show on your profile, even though you like your customer very much, a specific customer. This is not what you show. What you show here is a car dekho case study. So they mention on the home page that car dekho. ठीक है, car dekho को how did you help? That's what people are expecting from this entire website. So if anyone believes them, they have to showcase that. That is where what proves their actual team. So if I can go through all these profiles all the day, and I have not found a great company or a big company who is going to give them a check. Right? These are all startups, and basically startups funding have gone down. Startup 2023. So if you see 2023 again. So funding, let's say funding. Okay. Ah, I have kept US as a basic thing. So Indian startup funding shrinks by 73% in 2023, and all these guys are startup guys. So and there was a growth in the sales in 2023 is not adding up for me. So I don't know how it's adding for them. I'm not sure because they have not given a single case study. So these are the two facts which are not adding up. So actually, rather than buying the stock, I want to short it because of this, right? Find Yogi. So who is that trustworthy person who is going and giving them money is what is the missing clue. So now, apart from this, what I've seen is testimonials is. Mhm. These are the same testimonials which we read in the previous page. Now, meet the team, testimonials, investors, careers. There is one more car, they go customers here. Customers. Now, if we see this customers page, this is one more thing which I found in this page, but they don't specify which thing. For example, in this page, right, I don't know most of these platforms, but what they do is basically in this, even this is not a proper case study. So explore the products is not a case study, but yeah. So case study, I can't click this, I can't click this, I can't click this. So they're doing a terrible job in branding themselves in their own page, and this is the entire thing. So if you go to AWS, that's what they try to do. They try to tell you so XYZ customers are using, even though they're not a big customer, how they have solved their problem, at least in pricing in terms of AWS. I'm competing with this. That is what people are expecting from you. So if you're an Indian start, if you want to target Indian companies, you have to actually say, how are you saving money for Cars 24 or Car Deco or InstaPay or whatever. I don't know the remaining ones. I know only these two and IIT Madras and IIT Bombay, of course. But here they are saying specifically E2E, Cloud GPU to train AI and machine learning. This I buy both of these, but how now I don't care about how much they pay, but I care about what they have actually used it for. So that is how they attract me to use their AI and ML models, right? So these are the four things which I see they have to do much work in explaining specifically how they have helped these four companies. So I can actually use them. So I'm using AWS right now. I'm using Google Cloud Engine and and other Google Cloud Engine or Google Cloud Run, specifically Google Cloud Run and MongoDB. So I would say how I have used it in my startup and how I have grown. So and how I'm doing running my startup. But that these guys have not specified, so I'm not trusting them still, even though they're great, uh, doing a great job for the remaining. I won't buy them. That is what I'm pointing at. So from this, I myself am not a customer, and I don't trust them in giving my hosting to them. But here is another fact. What they're trying to say is they are giving an SLA of 99.99%. So what they need to have is a status page, right? Service health status. So now if we see, they don't show the previous incidents of any other page. They just show the service and it's operational, and they don't show when it was down and when it was up. So they don't have any incidents here. They don't have any incidents. One incident was here where, scheduled maintenance. Okay. Block storage activity refreshment, block storage. Here is the issue, what they have mentioned here. Okay, then next page. So there's no issue with anything. Okay, that's good to see. But let me show you. Okay, today, December. So if you're seeing here, this is December 9th. Okay, and Ohio. Only let's focus only on Mumbai, nothing else. Okay, Asia Pacific, Hyderabad. Okay, today, few days back, there's nothing down here. Just searching whether just hoping for an issue here, but if you see, no, I might be looking at a wrong page. Okay, let me not look into this as a whole, but something else. I can show many other pages where, okay, why do we need that? Well, we need just status. Okay. So if we see this, if you show history, if you see in December, they had these issues just in December, right? In Bangalore. Okay, network connectivity in Bangalore. When I'm seeing E2E, I'm actually proud that they don't have any problem, but this team is actually doing some effort putting here that there was some issue anywhere. So let me tell you that these guys are not logging their issues. So clearly, they without an error, no company in the world has this kind of status where everything is operational. No company in the world, any tech company will be down because of at least a third party service. So uh, I'm not sure. Also, let's say if we open even OpenAI or anything, they'll be down. But these are all the things where they're not adding up to my views. Or since I know tech and IaaS is really hard to do, they're managing this with 100 crores again. Okay, these are all one aspect of it. Now coming to the next aspect, uh, again, I want to change my views badly because this company looks attractive for from Indian perspective and investment perspective also. Even 50p is not great, but nothing is giving me trust that customer, a enterprise customer will ever sign up for this. So that car, देखो, car 24, if you have a case study of them, show it in front page, first page में वही दिखाओ how they are using and how IIT is actually using. So how is IIT actually using your thing? Just show that. I will recommend to 10 or 20 people more, because this is what is missing in your homepage. This is here, but actually you have to tell ki how you solved. I don't know till that. And Manipal Hospital is no longer here. I guess they have Manipal here, but I'm not sure. But yeah, let's ignore this now. Coming to the next one, where I've written few notes from the latest so Q2 2024 earnings call. Yeah. So from this, I've done a brief of the annual report, and what this shows is basically they are public cloud market in India. So this is the only company, I guess, which is there. They include AI and machine learning. So the company has expanded customer base and serve 2,600 active customers. That is good. It is great. So this one is having more small customers is great, but having read them right now in all the market scenarios is not good. I am not 100% sure about this one, but I take their word for it. Now, consolidated revenue was around 21 crores, 31% year-on-year growth. Okay. So, uh, the EBITDA stood at 14 crores and 14, so 11 crores में EBITDA है. This is where it's confusing, and 12 crores का debt लिया है. Okay. Now, reporting approximately 6 crores, doubling year on year. Okay. Consolidated revenue was with increasing PAT growing approximately. Okay, TK. These are all the points which I've noted down, so you can read them out, so you can understand. But the main concern where it started is this one: plans to deploy 150 crores to 200 crores over the in hardware over the next 12 to 15 months, and expenditure is expected to be funded through mix of debt and internal cash flow. This is this is I'm not sure whether this mix of, but how would they get 100 crores is where I'm actually, that is where is my entire, you know, thing is going. So how would they get it? How would they get this 100 to 200 crores? Let let me tell. I don't want to speak a lot about this, but getting 150 crores to 200 crores, how much did the promoters pledge right now at this high valuations? Shareholding breakup. So if you see, promoters have around 59%, and promoters have reduced their stake. And why would they reduce from to, okay, that is their own wish. But now if you see here, who is holding it? FIIs are holding it. FIIs have still held it. DIIs have reduced their entire holdings right now. But DIIs have actually bought it. And who is buying it right now? If you're seeing it, individuals have jumped and increase their portfolio. Okay, the individuals are buying right now. So what happens is, now I think they are going to pledge the shares and get the money out of it, and that time they are going to get 150 crores. And where does that 150 crores go is what they've mentioned here: in hardware. Now this is a tricky part. Okay, I'll invest X amount in hardware, but I am not sure that the company is going to buy these products. I mean, actually lease this products. 150 crores ka hai. So till when and what products are these? So this is mentioned in here. So that is, if I open their websites, in the website, Nvidia everywhere, it's only Nvidia is what they're thinking to buy. So they're trying to actually increase their GPU capacity, is what I feel. The capex is going to be spent on GPU, and also the company anticipates growth between 50 to over the medium term and focusing on. Okay, this is where what they're focusing, but here again, the company can grow with the same growth rate, is what I feel. But getting a big customer and having their brand names, I felt the real need of it right now because of just this guys. Till now, I was thinking, why do we need such a brand name? Because now I understood that trust is the most important factor here, and case study in the front page adds a lot of value. So we have that case study in the front page, that is when the other people will start trusting. If you add nobodies to the front page, even though they are actually good, that doesn't make sense if they're not big, because I can't trust a small entrepreneur whom I don't know than the companies which I know. So this way, I don't think the company will work out in a long term, and I'm still not convinced in investing in this company. Even though they're growing at 50x or 100x, I still am not having complete trust in this company. So my my views are still not the same. I've changed a little bit. Rather than saying I don't believe the startup or the company is going to grow big, I feel that the company would go big, but they need to have good names on the homepage. If they have at least few case studies on the homepage, I would actually invest in this company. So my views have changed from not investing to must can invest if there are good names and case studies in the homepage. Okay then guys, made a big video. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.